What is up, guys? Welcome back. Oh my God, the bridge is live. Pulsechain Bridge is actually live. There's so much happening right now. It's crazy. Whew. Okay. So, everyone that's here right now, you are witnessing a moment in history, and it's pretty exciting, in my opinion. So, what this stream is all going to be about, I'm going to show you how to get to the bridge. I'm going to give you the right links, and we're going to talk about all your questions. We're going to go through everything, and I'm going to make sure that you have all the information that I have, so that way you can make the best decisions and not make any mistakes. So, before we get started here, let me just do a couple things real quickly here. So, I'm going to be on here for about an hour, roughly. And then I'm going to get off because it's been a long day, you guys. So I'm pretty tired, but I'm definitely happy to be able to do this and helping you guys all out. So let's just go through here. How do I get PLS without begging someone to loan it to me? I'll start that. We'll maybe talk about that later. I don't know if there's a way there, my friend. Let's see. Okay. So first things first, let's cover where you go. I'm going to put this in the chat. The link is also in the description. The new Pulsechain Bridge. Oh my, I lost my tab. Let me just get my right stuff. Okay. So this is the proper bridge here. Okay. And I am going to place the link in the tab or in the comments here. This is the proper bridge link. Okay. Bridge.pulsechain.com. Okay. Make sure this is the link you guys are going to. You can probably even go to pulsechain.com and click on the bridge, or pulsechain.com and click on bridge, and it will update that for you. Okay. Secondarily, app.pulsex.com/swap is where you want to go for all of your transactions on the Pulse chain. Let me see here. This is also in the link in the description. app.pulsex.com/swap. And if I stop and go over to this guy here, this is the place you're going to come once your transaction has gone through. And I'm going to talk about that in a second here because I see everyone in the chat saying the same thing. And I get it. You know, so let's see. Receiving transactions are stuck and pending for over 2 hours. Are you facing the same delay? Everybody I know is facing the same delay. Everybody. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to show you guys how many transactions are currently going through the bridge at the moment. It's actually wild. So we are going to refresh this real quick. And actually, I realized, there we go. We got better lighting. So we've been live on the bridge for about, what is it? I don't even know how, a couple hours now, a few hours. And $15 million has been attempted to come through the bridge. It has been locked in the bridge. So that's a lot of money, but that also means there's a lot of users right now, guys. Everyone's trying to do the exact same thing. Everyone's trying to move funds from Ethereum over to Pulsechain. Of course, there's going to be delays. Of course, I don't know how long things are going to be, but everyone's pretty much in the same boat here. So it sucks. I know. I'm working with a lot of people right now. I'm working with people in my email. I'm working on people in the calls. I'm working with people on Twitter, here on YouTube, and everyone's doing and dealing with the same stuff. Okay. So it is unfortunate in terms of timing, but everyone's in the same boat. When will we get the values on PulseX and Pulse for trade? Well, let's go to, where is it here? There actually might be a value. Let's see, because there is a hex to hex. I'm gonna bring this up here. So we'll go stop screen, present. Let's go here. So somewhere in here, there was a hex to hex pair that I saw, and I thought I had it. Maybe I lost it. But last I saw, guys, which is crazy to say, hex was paired with its bridged hex, and it was almost a 1-to-1. There we go. Look at this. Oh, and we're down to 3. Okay, so we're at 3-to-1 hex right now. So basically, hex on, I believe hex on Pulsechain would be a penny. That means right now, or like just over a penny, something like that. So we're getting prices crawling in here. We're getting an idea, but these aren't prices; these are ratios still. So I'm giving that price. I'm giving it a price because I'm doing some quick math in the head or in my head. So the prices aren't up yet. I'm still waiting on them too. I feel that once the liquidity actually starts to show up, we will be able to get prices. But right now, everything is just, we're in full limbo, like just waiting mode. We're just in limbo. Hey, thank you for saying that, Tex Hex. I appreciate that. Thank you for all you do for our community, brother. My pleasure, man. It's actually really cool to be a part of this historical event. And I know some of you may think, oh, it's just another blockchain launch. But I mean, we've been waiting for this for a long time. The amount of content I've put out talking about this and to see it come to fruition is pretty wild, man. I'm pretty stoked. And I know there's a lot of weird stuff going on right now in terms of timing and waiting for this and waiting for that. But man, we're here. Why does MetaMask keep telling me the gas fee isn't enough? It depends if you have ETH or PLS in your wallet. If you don't have enough PLS in your wallet, it's going to say that every single time. Again, everyone's in the same boat here with your transactions. Everyone's transactions are stuck on the bridge. But if it doesn't show up, I'm going to show you something here. So let's go to the bridge for a sec. And let's go to, here we are. We're on the Pulsechain side. And if you go to transactions at the top here, it'll show you if any transactions have come through. And if they have, then, and they haven't been processed, then you come here and you click claim, which I don't have anything here because I haven't done anything on the bridge. You click claim, and like everybody else, you're probably going to get an error message for now. Just be patient, okay? But you just keep checking in on this, and this eventually will allow your tokens to come into your wallet, okay? Let's see here. Can you please make a tutorial on how to buy PLSX using an ETH wallet? If I get time, right now I am absolutely slammed. Like, guys, I've been literally doing calls and working since like just after 8 this morning, 8 p.m. Pacific time. It's currently 9:32 p.m. I have literally stopped for like 20 minutes at a time. So if I get around to it, I'll make a tutorial, but no promises at this point. I'm just gonna do what I can. Let's see here. You want to see me do a transaction? I know everyone's doing that. Hello, did 3 DAI transactions unable to claim? I get the message when I try to claim a DAI. Error. Yeah. Everybody, again, so if you're just tuning in, if I see any more of these transaction comments, like we're all in the same boat. Everyone's waiting right now. I'm just going to say we're waiting. So if you're already watching, I'm just going to do this for you guys. So that way we don't have to keep saying the same thing over and over and over. And yeah, just waiting, guys. Just wait. We're so close to seeing everything click together. Let's see here. Completely set up everything the way I'm supposed to. MetaMask keeps saying you don't have enough ETH for gas. Do you have ETH in your wallet for gas? That's why I would ask you. Accept me because I have no PLS gas, so there's no reason to bridge over yet. Can't do anything with it on the other side. Yeah, exactly. You guys need PLS on the other side once you bridge over, or you can't do any transactions anyway. So make sure you consider that. Let's see here. Is there worth swapping at the moment, or is it still expensive to swap from ETH to PLS? Expensive to swap. I mean, in terms of gas fees, it's not super cheap. Coming from ETH side, it's not too bad though. I think I saw it's around like $30 for a bridge transaction right now, $7 for an approval, or a few dollars for approval, and like 20 something bucks for a transaction across the bridge. For one, Gabby, don't put the amount. I put you in a timeout only because I wanted to hide your comment. Don't put the amount, guys. Don't ever put the amount of any of the funds that you own on the internet. You just never know who's watching, and you don't want people to be able to track you down and be able to scam you or take advantage of that and take advantage of you. Please don't put your funds on the internet in this chat. It's not safe. I know. So yes, I'm trying. There's nothing really we could do at this point. We just have to wait it out. Yeah, everybody's in the same boat here, claiming their tokens. So hey, what's up, brother? Can you break down what's causing validators to burn through their pulse? Well, I think just over 4,000 validators were set up from, I'll call it the dev team, just so it's like you're talking about the core of the RH squad, and they're all taking all of the pulse that are used in transactions and sending that to a burn address. So right now we've actually had, I think it is 583 million pulse be burnt at this point, which is absolutely crazy. I'm going to share my screen to something else, and maybe we'll take a quick detour here and talk about something a little more exciting than the fact that we're all waiting on transactions at the moment. Okay, where is it here? Window. Is it this one? I think it's this one. Okay, so now this kind of all went out the window here, but still, right now 9.3 billion pulsex have been burnt, and 583 million pulse have been burnt. So if we were to continue at this rate, we'd basically, which is 3 billion a day for Pulse X, 7% of the supply would be burnt in a year. Now, this isn't going to happen because the price is going to fluctuate and it's going to change the amount of PLX purchased through the buy and burn per dollar. But still, imagine this. So we'd have 7% of the supply removed if we tried to stay at this price, if there was a lot of sellers. That's crazy. And 7%, that means it almost like doesn't compute, because if that's the case, you have to imagine that there's greater than 7% of the tokens in liquidity pools. So I don't know, it's like breaking my brain right now. It's not right. Yeah, I can't even compute with that. It's wild. Let's see. How long should I wait to trade my EHEX to PHEL? Would $1 for 10,000 like sacrifice be unrealistic? No, I mean, right now I think we're seeing actually 3 zeros and a 3 for Pulse, so like three times higher than sacrifice rate, and that's it. So it's not too bad. It seems like actually pretty good prices. Pulse X, I believe, is below sacrifice right now. Let's see. What else do we got here? Let's go look at prices real quick, guys. Let's take a quick pause. All right, so Hex is doing its thing. Okay, we're almost at 4-1 now. Damn. Which one are we looking at here? I don't know which one's which. This is so confusing. I don't know which hex is which hex here. Okay, well, it's 4-1 for one of the hex. 3.35 to 1 now. Man, this is volatile, guys. See how volatile this is? That means there's this little liquidity right now. So if you're trading right now and you're making big decisions, I mean, yes, you could get a deal, but also could go very badly for you if you're not careful, if you're not really analyzing what you're doing. So make sure you know what you're doing, the right pair. Make sure you have all the addresses right, and you're clicking on the right. You're just making all the right clicks. So let's go back to Pulsechain for a sec here. Let's check out and see what. So hex to pulse, hex to wrap pulse is. Let's see. I might have to do some math off screen here. Sorry, guys. So we go 1 divided by, or wait, hold on, 0.001 times 0.0039. So really, hold on one sec here. Huh. Is this tanking? I can't tell. Let me see here. Hold on, guys. Sorry. There's a lot happening right now. So hex wrap pulse. Damn, this is actually really hard to keep track of with everything that's going on right now. Okay, hold on, guys. Sorry, I'm doing a terrible job of navigating this. We started having a price on the die pair. Is it really? Let me see here. All right, so I'm having a hard time finding the pairs here. Let me see if I can locate it. Let's go back one time here. DAI stablecoin. We actually got a price in DAI. Okay, look at that. We got a price. 30. So it's basically 5.76x above sacrifice. So DAI has a price officially. So if we go over here, damn. Okay, we got a price. Okay, wait. Yeah, so it's basically 6x above SAC. So that means what is the rate for Pulse X? Okay. So price. We got a price here. Pulse X price is 5 zeros and a 9. Is that right? What? Hold on. Something's not right here. Liquidity, 18 million. Okay. Whoa. Something's not right here. This isn't making sense anymore. So it's a quarter of, oh my God. This is insane. Hold on one sec. Let's go back. 0.0045 hex to wrap pulse. Okay, so hex is 0.004. So it's not parity. Interesting. But what, okay, so this is on Pulsechain. So hex is basically 0.3 of a penny or 0.4 of a penny. Pulsechain or wrapped pulse. Where's wrapped pulse and DAI? Is 3 zeros and a 6? 3 zeros and a 6, 3 zeros and a 5-3. Pulse X is like way down. Damn. Pulse X is 5 zeros and a 9? Seriously? Guys, are we seeing that right? 5 zeros and an 8-6. Wait, hold on. This is pricing USD. Buys for Pulse? I'm so confused right now. 5 zeros and an 8, 5 zeros and a 9, 2. Oh my God. Okay, I'm going to come back to chat. I'm going to check with you guys for a second here. I'm going to skip ahead. Let's see here. Sorry, guys. I'm going to skip past a lot of questions. I want to just go back a little bit. I'm going to start with, let's see. Let's see. Okay, Jeremy Wells. Here we go, buddy. You probably already answered this, but I sent 2K over. Yeah. Everyone is waiting on the same timeline as you are, my man. Unfortunately. So let's just see here. Yep, not a bad idea to close your browser, reopen, check again. Yeah, guys, please. It's been a long day. It's been 3 streams today. Done so many calls, answered so many emails. If you could even just hit the like button, there's 270 in here right now. That'd be pretty great. If you feel like donating, there's a link in the description. Yeah, at this point, no pressure, does all good. But yeah, if you want to help out, you want to toss me a coin or something like that, like even one, that's cool. PLS Faucet, Can't Jack. Yeah. Everyone's waiting on the same thing, my man. You have to wait till centralized exchange. It's below SAC price. Yeah, I'm just like bamboozled right now because like this is not what I expected to see. Okay, 4 zeros and a 1. Okay, we're climbing back up. Damn. This is insane to watch. This is actually insane to watch. Okay, let's go back. Let's go to the exchange and see if the exchange has dollar value right now. Where's my? Let's see here. Oh, I did the wrong thing. Sorry, guys. All right, go to the exchange. Does Pulse? No. Okay, let's go to info. DAI. This is probably the right one. Let's see. DAI has a $1 peg. Okay, so DAI is definitely the way to go, it seems. There's only 36. Okay, guys, so here's the thing. There's only $3,600 in liquidity right now. Okay, so that's why these prices are going to be insanely volatile right now. There's only $3,700 in liquidity. So if you're trading right now on this much liquidity, like you can't do anything. Things are just gonna go like bananas at this time. This like $3,700. That means if you do a $30 transaction on this liquidity pool, you get 1% slippage. If you do $300, you're gonna get 30% slippage, meaning you're gonna have a 30% loss on the transaction from what you tried to put in to sell and what you got out. If you put in $300, you're gonna get out 270. Well, maybe not. Yeah, something like that. This is insane. Okay, let's try USDC here. USDC from Ethereum. It's got no value. Let's see. I'm confused. What's going on here? Okay, 33,050. What? Okay, something's weird. This isn't the right one. So, guys, this is how squirrely all this stuff can be right now. So we got to take our time. There's price. Okay, the price. USDC has like no liquidity right now because this is not the right one. Prices, yeah. Look at this USDC coin. See, this is the one that is native to Pulsechain and is not redeemable. So you can see it's like 5% of a penny, 6% of a penny. So no good, no bueno. So DAI, hey, DAI seems like it's the way. It's got $1. It's got $3,300 in liquidity. Damn. Crazy. 7-day volume. Liquidity is 5,500. Yeah, so there's literally no liquidity right now, guys. So if you're going to come in here and I see you. I see you. OPHX. Thanks, man. I'm going to just go down to I'm just going to thank you right now. That means a lot, man. Thank you for that. I really appreciate that. Let's go back up here a little higher. Okay, I'm going to pause here and let's see. It's below stock price. Let's see here. Hey, mate, can you make another video how to swap PLS, XPLS as it needs PLS as gas fee, but literally no one is having more than one PLS. I already talked about that. And if you go to my bridging video today, I talked about that. I talked about that in depth. Yeah, there's no liquidity. Like super thin, guys. If you're on the oh my god, I'm losing my words. Wow, it's been a long day. If you're on PulseX, make sure you understand what you're doing and like if you don't understand what liquidity is, do not come in here and trade. Like you're going to get wrecked. Absolutely wrecked. Please don't do that. Just sit there and wait. Because look, if you have $1,000, just for sake of example here on this exchange with $3,500 in liquidity, and you want to put $1,000 through this whole liquidity, or what is there in liquidity here? So if you want to put $1,000 through this transaction, you're moving the price like 20%. That means you're going to have a 20% loss, which is huge. Actually, that might be more. It might be 40% because that one side of liquidity is only 2,500 in DAI. So you're like 40% slippage if you're trying to play the game with $1,000 or more in PLS. Hope I'm getting that right. We out here, bro. Arnold Bach, what's up, my man? Let's see here. Hey, I appreciate you, dude. Yeah. I hear you. I'm back. Sorry, it took me a moment to like clue into what was going on there. Yeah, exactly. We need to wait for liquidity. Yo, Vets in Crypto. Good to see you, bro. Let's see here. Well, here's the thing, though. No one's really buying much after at these prices because, like, there's no liquidity. You can't buy much. You can't do much with this liquidity in here. Like I was just saying, can't claim wrapped ETH. I hear you. Everyone's waiting. Yeah, I'm seeing that now. The ratio is all wacky. So that's why I was getting scrambled because I'm like, this doesn't look right. So let's just see. 2.5 million pulse for 70 die. What on earth? Yep. I'm gonna go back. I want to see that. Okay, let's go to. Is that what you're seeing? 3 die for 96,000 wrapped pulse. Well, that's kind of messed up. What? What? Oh my god. What? $48 for okay. Well, then the wrap pulse is like okay. Well, let's do some math here. So 48.94 divided by 1.57 million. That leaves the pulse price at 4 zeros and a 3. So 70% discounted from sacrifice rate. Wow. Are you guys seeing this? Am I tripping here? It's showing that in the decks, but it's like confusing because people are getting look at the die. 50 die for 1.5 million. MA. What's up, bro? Thanks, man. I appreciate you stopping by. Let's see here. So you don't buy more than how to avoid much horrible slippage. You have to wait for more liquidity. So when the number, so liquidity is referring to the total number of tokens in a pair. So liquidity for this pool is $5,400. When you normally transact, if you want to buy like Hex or anything like that, your total liquidity is in the millions. Look at this. LP reward APR 209.8 million%. Oh my god. That's insane. So $5,400 in liquidity. That's just nuts, man. What's going on with the farms? Let's check that out real quick. PLSX and PLS still. Okay. Okay, guys. That's insane. Come back to the chat and hang out with you for a sec here. So swap from Hex to die on Pulsechain. Do you swap in Pulse die? Then I don't understand your question, my man. So swap from Hex to die on Pulsechain. Do you swap into Pulse die, then swap ETH die? So swap from Hex die on Pulsechain. No. So you basically, okay, your question's confusing the hell out of me right now. Maybe it's just been a long day, but oh my god. I'm gonna start your question. I'm gonna come back to it when I have a few more brain cells, my man. Oh my god. Let's see. I have the contract address. Give me 1 second. I've been using the right ones. I will show you. Okay, we're gonna go to wrap PLS. There we go. $3,400 in liquidity. This is the correct one. Same one. See, look, $5,500, $5,300 in liquidity. This is the correct one. Yeah, it's real die. Your wrapped ETH is just basically held in the bridge only because there's been so many transactions and it's basically just on pause. Let's see. There's very little DAI stablecoins and wrapped ETH on Pulsechain. A lot of PLS and PLSX since the bridge isn't open both ways. Exactly. Hey, I'm a bit confused as to where to find PX stakes. Not really a pressing issue, but could you briefly tell me where I can see those stakes? Yes. App.icosa.pro. And I'll put that in the chat here. I know it's a little behind. I'll leave that in the chat. Just type that in and go to the hex tab on the left-hand side, and you're going to see that. Yeah, guys, right contract is, I'll put this in the chat here. Give me 1 second. I'm going to link to Richard Hart's tweet. Let's see. Okay. Where is it here? Where? Oh, where? Sorry, guys, I can't find it. Oh, here we go. Okay. I'm going to put this in the, okay, we'll go here. This is the tweet. I'm going to put this in the chat. Everyone that wants the addresses for everything, make sure you go to this address and click the link in the address here. Hey, brother, love your work. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. You're having a transaction fail, but it's still taking the gas. It shouldn't be. It should not be. If that is the case, I think sometimes it, you should email me at support@cryptographics.com. Fire me an email because it's so hard to talk just over comments and that kind of stuff over on YouTube. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Let's see. Let's see. Well, the question is, should I top up DAI and swap PLS now? It's a little risky because we don't know what's going to happen with liquidity. There's no liquidity right now. There's only $3,500 in liquidity. So you're risking betting on something that's come over first that has no liquidity. What's the incentive ratio for providing liquidity with PLSX? Well, it's a ratio between wrapped pulse and PLSX, not INC and PLSX right now. It's just, show you. So if you're here, this is the only farm that's available right now. So PLS and PLSX. And if you want to play with this farm, you have to come to the liquidity tab and you have to provide liquidity for both Pulse and Pulse X. But as you can see, everything is so damn volatile right now that you do run the risk of having impermanent loss if you pull your coins out and you don't know what you're doing. Now, real quick, what impermanent loss is it's a comparative scenario where if you are holding your tokens before you put them in liquidity versus if you provide liquidity, and if you're providing liquidity and the ratio that you place your tokens into the pool at, if that moves significantly away from your starting point, you actually will be worse off by, let's say it goes from 1-to-1 to 10-to-1, you'll be like 40% in the negative in terms of what your total token allocation would have been worth at the end of if you pull your tokens out of liquidity providing versus if you just held the tokens. Okay. So you have to understand that if you're going to add liquidity though, you come in here, add your 2 tokens, and then you're going to afterwards, after you get your PLP tokens, you're going to come into the farms and you're going to place them into this pool to earn incentive token. Oh my God, where am I here? Let's see here. Okay. Yeah, we got the right stables here. These pools haven't opened yet because they're distribution pools for they're called single-sided staking pools, as we know, but they are going to be coin distribution pools for stakers for new tokens, basically. You can imagine it like if a new token wants to come along and distribute their tokens to users, they can potentially be able to use the PulseX single-sided staking to issue a number of tokens to stakers over a set period of days as like a token distribution model. Yeah. This comment right here, I'm going to read it loud and clear. So guys, this is going to be a shit show till the bridge works properly and we have at least $200 million in stables show up. Like low liquidity means prices are going to be stupidly volatile. Okay. And so if that's the case, well, like it is now for a while, you got to be careful. It's going to be a shit show. So be patient with all this. If you're being hasty, you're probably going to do a move that you might regret later, or you're going to regret later. Let's see here. Yes, you will. All you have to do is connect your Ledger Live to MetaMask, and you can do. I actually have a tutorial on my YouTube channel, which you can go to, and it'll show you how to connect your Ledger to MetaMask. We're at about 4 zeros and a 6, I think, or 3 zeros and a 5, one of the two. It's somewhere in there. It's a 10x difference. We are, I think we're below sacrifice rate right now, but the liquidity is so low. This is going to just ping pong up and down like crazy. So let's see. When claiming on the bridge, it says transaction of the bridge is found, but Oracle's confirmations are not collected yet. Wait a minute and try again. Yeah, we're just in waiting mode right now, guys. Like all of this stuff is just this is brand new situation. We don't know what's going to happen. And I mean, there's a lot of stuff that's got to be adapted or not adapted. Sorry. We have a lot of stuff that's handling a lot of transactions, a lot of volume all at one time. So it's going to be a bit of a process. Let's see here. Yeah, you and everybody else, my friend. Unfortunately, everybody's going through the same thing right now. It says the Ethereum contract for Pulse is someone's personal address when you put it in. I don't know what you're doing, my friend. This is the Ethereum contract for Pulse. Yeah, I'm not sure what you're referring to. Let's see here. Balancer? I don't know. Hold on here. Okay, we'll go check this out. Balancer. Liquidity. Interesting. Interesting. Well, this is weird. No, this doesn't make sense. Something's strange here, guys. This doesn't make sense. Don't go swap anything for Balancer. Something's not adding up here. Let me just go to back to the tab here. I mean, transactions went through, but I haven't received my hex on Pulsechain. Are you waiting for the claim? Because everyone else is waiting for the claim as well. Yeah, you will have to wait until you can get Pulse from somewhere, my friend. So Dublo says, "Hey, bro, love your work. Did you cover how to swap Pulse X for Pulse?" It says I don't have enough Pulse. Yeah, I have done that a few times. You just have to wait until there's a way for you to get Pulse, either on a centralized exchange or Portal X or a faucet. One of those needs to be open so that way you and I and everybody else can get a little bit of Pulse. Let's see here, guys. Let's see. Anyone else claiming with the bridge getting this? Yeah, everyone. Yeah, there's a few people, or a couple people I think have said that. It's in the link in the description. It is bridge.pulsechain.com. Brother, you're a machine. Love your sharing. Appreciate you. My pleasure, man. It's really cool to be able to be a part of history and and to be able to come out here and help you guys. I keep hearing people say you can't buy Pulse right now because you need Pulse in your wallet. Can I use my ETH and MetaMask to buy Pulse using the bridge? No, you can't, unfortunately. So the reason everybody's saying that, you have to have Pulse in your wallet in order to buy Pulse. Let's see. I have some EHEX, how to buy some Pulse. You're going to have to basically bridge your EHEX across, but hold up. Just like, guys, at this point, just hold up on the bridging and just wait a moment so that way everything can chill out, because everyone's trying to do the same thing all at one time, and it's causing things, I'm going to go ahead and assume, to just absolutely get crammed. So just be patient with all this. and take your time. Let's see. Copies are already there. You just have to switch your network over to the Pulsechain network, and you get your copies. Pool stables are not the real ones. Yeah, I know. We've added them manually. All right. But what I will talk about here on this note, guys, is if you're adding stable coins, again, I've placed the link to Richard Hart's tweet in the chat. I'll do it again, though. For anyone that wants to, the actual addresses for all of, like, so Ethereum USDC, Ethereum based Hex, Ethereum based DAI, Ethereum wrapped ETH, all of that, you can go into the, where is it here? Go to this link that I have in the chat here and copy the address. And so what you'll do is I'm going to switch my, we're going to go here. So what I'm going to do, I'll show you guys how to do this. Okay. Let's say we want to find USDC here. We're going to grab the USDC contract. So, or the address, sorry. And then we're going to go back over to app.pulsex.com. We're going to be in the info tab here. And what you do is you paste that address into the search bar, and it's going to show you the right one. Now, this doesn't, hold on. The hell is going on here? One sec, guys. Did Richard post the wrong USDC? One sec here. That's not right. What the heck is going on? Then maybe there's just no liquidity. Okay, let's try another one here. I'm not sure what's going on with the USDC there. So guys, see, this is how much of a shit show it can be here. So take your time, don't make any rash decisions, and be patient. If you're patient, when liquidity comes over, you're likely going to be way better off. Yes, also, but it's also the address for the token itself, meaning if we search it in here, then we're going to get the actual token that should come up on Pulsechain side. Really? Okay, well, 5 zeros and 8. Jeez. 5 zeros and 8427 is what I'm seeing for the price of PulseX. Let me just share my screen real quick to the right one here. We're gonna go check that out real quick. Damn. 5 zeros and a 7-9. That's crazy. Like, what? Okay, what's the price of Wrap Pulse? Let's go to Pulsechain. Die Wrap Pulse. 3 zeros and a 4-6. I'm confused. Something doesn't make sense here. Something's not making sense because if the price is 14, yeah, guys, I don't trust these prices yet. I don't trust these prices. USDC 0.004 USDT Wrap Pulse. Then how is PLSX so low? Because Wrapped, the price of Wrap PLS to Pulse X is basically 4-1, which means the Pulse X price should be just above SAC rate, like basically 25% above SAC rate if we're looking at these prices here. I don't understand that. Something's wacky here, guys. I don't trust that price for PulseX. That's not right. Because if we go to let's go to app.pulsex.com. Oh god. App.pulsex.com, and we go to let's just connect the wallet real quick. Yeah, it's so here's the thing. This is why, guys, it's really you gotta be able to figure this stuff out. And you got to be able to look and critically think here and be able to not just see something like the prices and freak out because the price of Pulse to Pulse X is 3.9 to 1. So basically 4 to 1. But if we come back to Dex Screener and we look at the price here, it shows 5 zeros and an 8.5, which is ridiculously low. But yet the price of Pulse is about 6x above sacrifice rate, meaning that if we do some basic math at a 4 to 1 ratio, we're basically sitting at like about 25% above sac rate. Okay. So the price hasn't tanked. I don't know what's going on here. That's really weird, but like that's something strange. Yeah, I don't trust that at all. Something weird went on there. Let's see here. Let's see. Exactly. Yeah, 2 a.m. and I'm writing my future self a note that I'm a part of history and don't regret sitting on my hands so I don't get wrecked. Exactly. Now, not saying that everyone that doesn't sit on their hands is going to get wrecked. It's just higher likelihood. Okay. That's all. Why are they using official USDC logo when it's not even the actual bridge version? You know, man, I couldn't tell you. Couldn't tell you. Just end the stakes if you need them. Go to app.icosa.pro, app.icosa.pro, and you can go check out your stakes and end your stakes there if you need to do anything. You're saying this? Okay. Yeah, I'll try. Okay, I'll try that real quick. Where is my shared screen here? Is it this one? No, it's this one. Let's go to app. Oh, app.pulse. Sorry, guys. Okay. Richard Hart. Let's just try this again. Let's go to import. Let's go. Let's switch this around. So 1. There's no liquidity. What? Yeah. So guys, there's no liquidity here. There's zero liquidity on the USDC side. That's what that means. Exactly. The real liquidity hasn't showed up yet. I don't know if you can buy that price. I don't think you can buy that price. Price of Pulse is basically 5 or 6x above sac rate at the moment. So let's go to Dex Screener / Pulsechain. So this is currently looks like it's the price of Pulse. Where's my 4 hour, 1 hour, 15 minute, 5 minute? Okay. Well, here's the chart. Basically 4 zeros. So we went as high as 3 zeros and a 7 down to about 5x above SAC here for the Pulse price right now. According to this, I don't know. We'll see. This is according to this. Are you sure? Let's check this out. Okay, so MA says PLS USDC is 0.009. I would love to check that out and see if that's actually what the case is, but I don't see that as happening. Yeah, see USDT to wrap Pulse, 3 zeros and a 6. That's the price we're looking at right now. All right. DAI is not incorrect price. Now that's cool. Right on. Congrats. Since none of us are able to trade, how is PulseX so low? I didn't think prices are correct in any way yet. I mean, honestly, I don't know what's happening right now. It's just, hold on. What were you telling him? Yeah. What were you telling him? Yeah, exactly. This is what I'm saying. Like, there is no point in trying to think that this is like we need more liquidity. This is craziness right now. So don't expect. What am I trying to say here? Yeah, don't expect these prices to be like what they're actually going to be. We don't know what this is going to be. Okay, I'm just seeing a lot of the deck screener. I'll put the link in the chat here. So let's go to, and I will put this in the chat. If anyone wants to see these prices, this is where you can go. This is the place to go. Deckscreener.com/pulsechain. Thank you, Gary B. The numbers don't matter at all. Let them, like, it's cool to watch these and it's like, wow, holy crap, look at what's going on. But like, whatever, man. These numbers are going to shift so much. There's no liquidity. Like, these are just going to be absolutely garbage to watch and to try and transact with. So just take your time, guys. Just wait. Just wait. Let's see. Let's see. Anyway, that wasn't what I tried to do. Jay, let's see here. How can I buy some Pulse X? Honestly, man, just wait at this point. You can try and get across the bridge, but I mean, everyone's jammed up, so I wouldn't recommend trying to right now. Let's see here. It's like stock. Yeah, it's like the stockroom boys running out on the floor to stock shelves on Black Friday at the same time the shoppers are let in the store. Literally, exactly how it is. Oh my god. Yeah, price discovery in real life. Constantine, at this moment in time, there isn't really a way. We got to wait until there is a what's the word here? Got to wait till there's a centralized exchange, and then you can get Pulse. Let's see here. Yeah, everyone's got the same thing. You just got to wait, my friend. Sorry, Sam. So the wrap PLS on ETH is a more accurate price right now, I assume. No, everything should be on Pulse Chain. There shouldn't be wrapped ETH necessarily on or wrapped Pulse anywhere else. Wrap Pulse, wrap Pulse, wrap Pulse, wrap Pulse, wrapped Ether. Yeah, guys, like, look, like, this is crazy. Like, wrapped ETH, it says wrapped ETH is $913. There's no way that's right. There's $789 in liquidity. Like, you got to be kidding me. See, like, that's the thing, guys. Everything's just messed right now. Everything's just messed. So leave the prices alone and just sit back and watch and wait. All right, guys. You know what I'm realizing? I'm getting swamped. My brain can't handle this anymore. I need to take a break, guys. Like I said, it's been since like 8 a.m. this morning. Been helping, answering emails, getting on calls with people. Oh man, and there's a whole lot of this left because we're not out of the woodworks yet. So I'm gonna pause there. And again, if you guys want to, or you guys need one-on-one coaching, definitely go to the link in the description. I can help you through all this stuff as much as possible here. I'm going to be swamped over the next couple of days, so I'm not sure there's going to be necessarily bookings over the week. So if you want something like that, go ahead and book. If you feel like you want to donate, there's a donation link there. I have a book out on Amazon. It's free on my website, Cryptographics. And yeah, guys, that's all I got. That's all my brain can handle. I hope you guys have had fun on this inaugural opening bridge day and watching the chaos, everything. Man, it's been wild. Thank you guys for being a part of this. It's pretty amazing that we're all here together watching this go on right now. And for 500 of you to be in here, 450 is pretty amazing. So if you guys haven't, it really mean a lot if you smash the like button and at least do that for me on the way out at a very minimum. But if that's all, no problem. Thank you guys for being here. I will catch you guys. I don't know. I might take a break tomorrow. Honestly, I might not do. I don't think I'm going to be able to do a stream tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Maybe we'll see. No promises at this point because that's doesn't leave me a lot of time to get any sleep tonight. But we'll see. Anyways, that's enough for me. Okay, guys. Love y'all. See you tomorrow. Peace.